Hi. Yes, I'm not wearing glasses, and that is because I lost them during a trip this weekend. I will tell the whole story along with so many other memorable and stupid events in a video next week. Anyway, this past Friday, I had the opportunity to speak with Jason Lee, founder and CEO of the Jubilee Media.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Oh, sorry. I found the chat to be extremely helpful, so I thought it would be nice to share. So here it is.
So the first one is obviously like Jubilee Media's mission is to promote human good. And so what exactly is human good to you? Is it just seeing how strangers interact with one another and the good that comes out of it? Because that's like my experience has been.
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, recently we've kind of like adjusted our vision slightly to say we want to create a movement of empathy for human good. And mainly what that means for me is I want to change the narrative or the way that we are interacting with each other. Right now, people are getting more and more divided, more and more insulated, more and more cynical, all those different things. But I actually believe that when we connect with other people who are very different than us, from different countries than us, with different experiences than us, that's what allows us to recognize and say, whoa, okay, maybe there are other reasons why people will disagree with me. And the more we're able to do that with, you know, this younger generation, the more that we're actually going to create a movement where people will go to become everything from like entrepreneurs or diplomats or storytellers or filmmakers with this heart of empathy. Mm-hmm. And I think that's how we're going to benefit human good. So it's kind of like multi-long vision that one day, you're doing something crazy in video or in Italian or whatever that is, and one day people say, hey, how is it that you came to this kind of point of view? And you say, I had great parents and all these other things, but also Jubilee is like part of something that inspired me.
Okay. So just connecting on the commonalities between strangers, and that's how they're able to come together.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. And second thing is, obviously you were a bank consultant before, and how did you exactly, I was looking at some of the previous, in the beginning project and stuff, how did you make up for like your lack of formal training, I guess, in cinematography in the beginning of Jubilee when it was only you and Eddie editing the films?
Yeah, people say like making films is the best film school. And I kind of agree with the approach. Now, to be honest, we just have no excuse not to be able to make cinema. And like with my phone, if you want to learn how to do great lighting, there's so many resources for free on YouTube. If you want to learn how to edit, there's so many tutorials on YouTube. I just actually think that there are so many ways to get the base level knowledge that you need. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, it's just an experimentation. Mm-hmm. I think the best filmmakers we're not afraid to not only make content, but actually put it out in the world.
Of course.
And listen, and really listen and say, okay, why are people enjoying this one more? Or why is the viewership higher? And try to use some not analytics, but use your brain to kind of say, okay, clearly there's a difference here. Let me try to figure that out.
Yeah. And then next one is, so while shooting and creating content, what has been like the most spontaneous thing that has happened and were the most memorable?
That's an interesting question. To be honest, I can't really boil it down to one thing because I feel like every set comes with its own set of challenges. That honestly, I don't even remember a lot of my sets anymore, except for you get to see the product that came out of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no worries. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've done you've encountered so many different things. Okay. Next one is the last one of the more sort of general ones. So you went to Irvine age 25, obviously having quit your job, the high-paying job. But have you ever wondered, what if you didn't succeed? What if you try living, quote, the life true to yourself and no one, not the ones that others expected, but end up that you're not happy because of financial burdens?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. I mean, the truth is that when you graduate from Penn and you got experience at Bain, you could fail at all your endeavors and literally just go back to where you came from, right? And that doesn't really frankly, that's a privilege, right? Because you've got this pedigree, or you've got this training, or you've got even these connections that you can like get interviews and you'll figure out a way. But you begin to realize that there's still kind of this safety net. And then imagine if you didn't have any of those things. Like for me, I come from like a very middle class household in Kansas. I know that if I didn't have a job, then I could move back to Kansas, live in my bedroom. My parents would still feed me. Like literally, what is the worst that can happen? You think about those things and you realize, okay, yeah, that would kind of be embarrassing and that'd be bad, but is that worse than not knowing whether I'm doing the right thing or not finding the courage to do it? I think not. I think why not do the things that you're excited or interested about to see if you're good enough? It doesn't mean you have to do it full time.
Of course.
Figure it out. And it's kind of what I would encourage a lot of people to do. Do it in a smart way, reach out to other people like me and get advice. But yeah, don't be afraid to take a leap, because every person that I've seen succeed, whether it's Steven, whether it's so many filmmakers, but even like I'm friends with Jeremy Lin.
Oh wow.
It's not like it's not out of our reach to be doing extraordinary things. I really believe it's ordinary people who are extraordinary.
Gotcha. And I guess that's like a great segue to ask my personal question first. Is that like I too really enjoy, as I mentioned before, I like to make YouTube videos, and I do enjoy coming up with different video ideas. I have a lot to plan for this semester in Milan, and I do wish to do something that's related to media and the communication industry. But as a business student right now, I guess there isn't a lot of flexibility in my curriculum. What do you recommend as like the best way to approach this? Is it just like what you did, going into consulting, have like that sort of thing on your resume first, and then jump into your side hobby?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's not a right way or a wrong way to do it. What I would say is try to be working on your craft as much as you can. And if you're not able to make your craft your vocation, like meaning if you're not able to make enough money off of YouTube doing it, it doesn't mean just do it harder necessarily. Sometimes it means you need time to grow and learn. And one way to grow and learn is by having a 9-to-5 job, and then from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. you're working on this other thing, right? That's essentially what I did. I didn't know that I wanted to be in this space. It started as a hobby. Had I known, I probably would have been too afraid to even try it. So I think it's like, know where the goal is that you want to be, but recognize that there's a lot of different ways to get there, and like be patient with yourself. Don't freak out that like, oh my god, I'm 21, oh my god, I'm 23, I'm not doing my dream. Like it's so difficult to do that. So there are a lot of different ways, a lot of different paths to the right goal. The thing that you can't get twisted though is most of the paths that you'll come across, and most of the paths that people are on are to a very different goal usually, which is whatever, prestige, financial success, all these other things. And you've got to really ask yourself, what is it that I want in my life? And it's okay to want those things. I don't think it's a bad thing. And also, as a curriculum, you'll find later on there are a lot of things that you're learning as far as accounting or even like business skills, negotiations, that will be really applicable to your career. So don't feel like, let me just turn my brain off during this time. Try to think about like real world application for what you are learning.
Gotcha. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it on my part. Thank you so much.
Of course. You've got my email, so definitely shoot me your video. Shoot me a video, and I'd love to hear kind of where you end up.
Yes, I will send you my YouTube link as well afterwards.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect.
All right.
Awesome. Best of luck.
Thank
Get
you.
some rest tonight. I know you're in Italy, but have a great time, man.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing what you build.
Thank you. And I hope to see you perhaps in the future.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll come. Thanks, man.
Bye.